Start recording. Stop recording. Button. Screen curtain off. Speech off.
Hello guys, the Bop It Extreme 3 exists. It was made in 2009, the same year the Bop It Shout was made, and it has a score of 2020. There are 5 commands: bop it, twist it, pull it, spin it, and flick it. The same commands as the Bop It XT, but without the shake it. The same commands as the Bop It Extreme and Download, and the Extreme 2, but the Bop It Download does not meet the Bop It Extreme requirements to be a Bop It Extreme 3. So there is actually a Bop It Extreme 3 that was actually made in 2009, same year as the Bop It Shout. And because you guys couldn't even see it, was because Hasbro made a prototype that only they can play. I like this joke. Even though actually there was not 2.6 million of them, there was only one, and I own it. Not. Alright, so the Bop It Extreme 3. Its game modes would be the same as the Bop It Extreme 2 and the Bop It Download, except with no playback. It is the third installment of the Bop It Extreme. The Bop It Extreme franchise. The Bop It Extreme lineup. And the reason it goes to 2020 is because there's a Vox Pop mode that makes you go to 1,000, but after that, there's like 2 levels that you can unlock: Vox Pop and Beat Pop. What about the Light Pop mode, you may ask? Well, there's no Light Pop mode, except that the only thing is you can choose whether you want Light Pop, whether you want it only to be lights only. Because what I think Light Pop should have been is there would be lights telling you to do the commands. But the Bop It Extreme 3 does exist, and if you want to contact Hasbro, I would advise you to do that. And if they say no, well, ask them if they're going to release it in 2020. They might, but it might be reduced down to 100 points, like the Bop It Micro Series. So yeah, there's that. Very basic, right? So what do you expect? I'm not gonna say it doesn't, because it actually does, and I just think it does. I mean, who's gonna believe this? Everybody except Pixel XQ, Electronic Games, and more. Who was not gonna believe this? Pixel XQ, Electronic Games, and more. But it does exist, and if you go to Hasbro's website, it probably will say Bop It Extreme 3. Because I asked Hasbro if I could be a part of their website, and I was like, can I be a part of your website? And they're like, yeah, you can. And then they put me. Yay. I mean, in reality, they wouldn't do that, but I mean, this is just a test to see who would actually believe this. The Bop It Extreme 3 existing. The only Bop It Extreme 3 everyone pretty much should know about is the Bop It Download, but when I commented on a video, replied to Pixel XQ's comment, saying that the Bop It Download is the Bop It Extreme 3. He's like, that's the Bop It Download, you guitar. I mean, it does kind of qualify as the Bop It Extreme 3 because it was the third version of the Bop It Extreme. So I guess the Bop It download is the Bop It Extreme 3. So never mind what I said in the beginning. That stuff is fake, but... By the way, did I tell you that there's a Bop It Extreme 4 called the Bop It XT? And there's going to be a Bop It Extreme 5 called the Bop It Extreme Classic in 2020. Who knows? Maybe there will be. I mean, Bop It Extreme is the Bop It Extreme. So maybe they should have made the Bop It download the Bop It Extreme 3. Bop It download. Later, folks.